Guys, Mike Lashardi here, Gold Consultant with Team Sky, and as promised, wanted to just do a quick little video on how I created my email signature. So I used a website called WiseStamp. You can see it here on the screen, and I wanted to just show you the pricing first because there's a couple different options. Okay, there is the free version. You are welcome to use that. The downside is it's going to have branding for WiseStamp on it. Not a huge deal, but it will say, designed by WiseStamp underneath it. And it doesn't let you customize the design as much. So I actually opted for a pro account. I paid it annually. So it was about $70 for the year, something around there, maybe just under. And what I love about the pro account is it gives you a bunch of templates to use. It takes off that branding. It lets you customize the style and design. And there's also an app that you can use with your email. So I'll show you that too. And I've been really happy with all of those pieces. So I recommend the pro account if you want to spend the money. It's not that much. What's great too, if you're a builder, you can also create multiple signatures. So let's say one of your agents needs a new one or something, you can always use your account to create extra ones for them to use too. Okay, so that's the pricing. We're going to go over to WiseStamp, and basically you're going to just go to wisestamp.com. You are going to sign up, and you can always start with a free account and then upgrade, depending on what you find. But you can see my finished signature up here. That's how it looks. Very happy with it. And I'm going to show you how to create another signature. So for you, when this isn't here, it'll just say create a signature. We're going to go ahead and click that. And we're going to do for myself. We're going to name this, okay, with whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to just start putting in info. So we're going to upload an image. This would be your logo. I'm going to do this one. And if your logo, it's going to default to a 1-to-1 square. That's going to fit a little bit better. But if your logo is like mine and it's a little wider than it is tall, you can go to free transform here and then just drag these guys out to make sure your entire logo is included. Okay, so our logo is there. We can put a link on that, so you can put your website. So if they click on that signature in your link, that graphic in your signature, it will go to that website. Okay, back in the details, we are going to just type in our name, whatever you want to put here. And you can see it's just building our nice little signature for us, right? You can put a separate mobile if you want. Put your website. Oops. Help if I could type. Okay, and then we're going to just do 123 Fake Street because that's my favorite Simpsons address, Anytown, USA. There we go. And then what's cool here is you can add fields if you want to add anything custom, like an extension or a Zoom link or Skype, or just a custom field of plain text, and you just want to say travel is my jam. I don't know, whatever you want to put there to make you stand out. Okay, and it'll let you add these extra fields. You can also add your social profiles. So type in your Facebook. Okay, and I'm not going to do all of them, but oh my gosh, look at how many different socials and icons you have there. I don't know what 90% of those are. I see Etsy and Pinterest and YouTube, but wow. Okay, so as you add your socials, they're going to pop up right down here, okay? Now we get to go to templates, and you can see this is the classic. There's also horizontal. There's wide, and again, I'm on the pro account here, right? So there's going to be a few more than the free account. But you can see there's a bunch of different ones here that you can kind of choose from and see what you like. Okay, I think I stayed with the classic just because I thought it looked kind of classy and had all the information there. Then you can go to design and look, we can change all of the template colors, we can adjust anything, we can change the font scale and change the font itself just for fun. And you can see you can make all these updates. The size of the image, so if you want your logo a little bit bigger, you can do that. Okay, and it'll just adjust your text accordingly, change the color of your text if you want, and you can even adjust the Facebook, the social icons. You know, you can pick different ones if you like those better. And then you can choose, hey, let's do a dashed line for the decorative line, or a heavy line if you want it really thick, and we can match that to the template color. So there, it's green. All right, yay, it's all pretty now. So once you have it the way you want it, you're going to hit create signature. Okay, and it's going to pop up and say add it to your email. How do I add this? And depending on what you have, you can click here to assign your signature, and it'll ask you to log into Gmail, and it'll put it in there for you. You don't have to do anything. Okay, also, depending on these, you can also just copy and paste this file and then put it in manually. I'm sure you know how to do that in your own email client. Okay, so once that's done, you can also go to apps here, and there's a bunch of different, wow, I don't think I even saw these before. Look at all these different call to actions and stuff you can add to it. Wow, you can put a custom button, you can put a banner. So if you have a certification, you know, a lot of the vendors will send us email banners. You can put those in there too. I did not even see this section when I built mine, so check that out. There's even more here that I love. That's awesome. Okay, I'm done getting all excited about that. So once you get that going, there is, and you install it. Okay, once you go to install, it's going to add this little WiseStamp button in your Gmail client. Okay, and this might be a plugin that you have to add depending on the browser. Usually, if you go up to Help or Window Extensions. Yeah, see, there was a WiseStamp extension. So whatever browser you use for your email client, go search for the extension and turn that on, okay? Once you do that, this is what I love about it. Let's say, you know, sometimes you get these emails and you try to reply and it doesn't have your signature in there. And you're like, oh, great. Well, would I have to go copy and paste it and try to put it in? No. You type your email, you go down, you go to the WiseStamp button, and you choose. If you have multiple, it'll have all your signatures here. And all you have to do is click, and boom, there it is in the email. So you can do that if you accidentally delete it, if you have a template you put in that doesn't have your signature, anytime you can just use that button, okay? So that is what I love about WiseStamp. It lets you create the logo how you want and customize it with the paid version, and then having that app to just pop it in is really cool. So hope that was helpful and gave you some insight into at least one method to create an email signature. And let me know if you guys have any questions.